Hi, everybody. My name is Madison, and I have felt for a long time that I should start a podcast. And I haven't done it because of fear or anxiety of people not seeing it or too many people seeing it, uh, stress about safety issues and issues with my family and children. Um, and yesterday, Charlie Kirk died. And it wasn't just a natural cause death, he was shot by an evil individual who they now cannot find, which is highly infuriating. But I look at him and I think he literally gave his life for freedom and the right to speak what you believe and have an independent thought. And so, yeah, I'm going to stop being a pansy about communicating how I feel because I think the world needs truth, and I think right now it just lost a really huge truth teller and a person who spoke truth and love at the same time. And I'm obviously not going to be able to replace him, and I don't think anyone will. But I do know that when Christians are persecuted, when people are persecuted, that movement always grows, specifically in the Christian community. When you try to silence a Christian, you make five more, and so on. So I don't think that this is the end. I think that evil people did this because they knew what an impact he was making in the world. I think he was a huge impact to society. I think he was a integral part of making America more Christian, telling more about Jesus and his faith and how much it changed him. And so, yeah, I'm sick of being afraid and I'm sick of not sharing my point of view because of fear. I think that God has for a while been pushing me to start a podcast. And normally I think my opinion when something like this would happen would be to be more afraid and not want to do things and not want to talk. But that's not going to be how I am anymore. I feel like right now in America, it's a changing point. There are more and more evil people in the world, and there are also more and more people who want to speak the truth and want to share the gospel and want to be kind to other people and show love to other people. So this is going to be my starting point. I'm going to, from now on, start posting, and if it doesn't go anywhere, that's okay. My goal isn't to become famous or to have hundreds of followers. My goal is to follow what I feel is led by the Holy Spirit. I feel that God has been telling me to do this for years. I've had lots of friends and people who love me tell me to do this for years. I've asked people who are a lot more tough on me, who would actually tell me the truth, like, dude, you're crazy to think you should do that, and they've said that I should do it. So I am just pulling the band-aid off and I am going to start posting, but I wanted it to be in a moment in time where now there is an absence of truth. There's going to be an absence of someone who is pouring out the truth and telling the truth in a strong and bold way, and I want to do that. And I'm not a political podcast by nature. I probably will talk politics because it is part of who I am. And I think that that goes along with being someone who speaks truth. And every podcast isn't going to be serious like this. I'm not going to be doing research on political things or, constantly. But I think that the fact that my reason for not doing it was solely fear-based, I'm just not going to allow that type of stuff to control me anymore. I just feel strongly that this is a turning point in America and in the world. And I think that hopefully we will, as Christians, as believers, we will come together and continue what Charlie started. And so, yeah, this is my very first little video. I'm not a professional. I'm using my phone on a really nice setting. I didn't even do my makeup today because I've just been so sad about everything going on. And I'll do more videos where I introduce myself better and talk better about things, but I just don't want fear to be the reason that I don't communicate and do something that I feel like God has called me to do. So anyway, I hope you guys will follow along. I'm so sorry to Charlie's family. I've been praying for them ever since everything happened. For his wife and his kids, I just can't imagine. His mom and parents, anyway, I think that it's awful, and I hope that people can see that he was a human soul and a life that was lost pointlessly for just speaking, just for talking and having a different opinion. So, I probably will do a whole episode on this because I am so worked up about it. He was someone that really helped me in kind of my understanding of politics and just making it make more sense and making it more attainable for someone younger, someone who is maybe like not a professional legalese speaking person. I think nowadays politics, they've made it so political that it's really they're not even really communicating truth to the public who it affects. All these laws and all these things, they affect us, the public people. And so I probably will do a whole video on him, but I just am sick of allowing fear to control my life. And that was like the really big moment that I was like, okay, I need to just get my crap together and do this, because honestly, I know without a shadow of a doubt that Charlie, when he died, he opened his eyes and stood before God, who said, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And I want God to do that for me too. Like, I want to know that I was all in for him, that I gave everything I had, that I shared my testimony, even if it wasn't perfect, even if it wasn't to millions of people like him, even if it just affects 5 or 6 people, I know that it will be doing something. And more than anything, I just want to be able to say that I obeyed a call that I felt he was giving me. So anyway, I hope to post again soon. I hope to also discuss everything that happened with Charlie, but I did start a Twitter account. I haven't had that. It's actually, technically X. And again, I don't plan to be a political podcast, though it probably will happen. I just plan on talking about everything that I feel and having people on and all that stuff. But politics is a big part of life, and it affects our kids and our future. And I think Charlie Kirk knew that more than anyone, that this affects everyone. The way that our country is set up affects us and the next generation and the generation after. And our rights are something to fight for. And yeah. So anyway, I hope to see you all soon. And yeah, have a great day.